Your heart could be sending you warning signals right now, and you might be ignoring every single one of them. Have you ever wondered why so many heart attacks happen without any obvious warning? The truth is, your body has been trying to tell you something for months, maybe even years. Here's a startling fact. Nearly half of all heart attack survivors say they had symptoms weeks before the actual event. They just didn't recognize them. In your 60s, your risk increases dramatically, and knowing these warning signs could literally save your life. Today, we're going to break down exactly what to watch for, why these symptoms happen, and what you should do if you notice them. This isn't meant to scare you. It's meant to empower you with knowledge your doctor might not have time to fully explain. Let's start with the first warning sign that most people brush off as simply getting older. The first sign to pay attention to is shortness of breath during activities that used to be easy. Maybe you get winded walking up a single flight of stairs. Maybe simple gardening leaves you gasping for air. This isn't just about being out of shape. When your heart struggles to pump blood efficiently, fluid can back up into your lungs, making every breath feel like work. Doctors call this exertional dyspnea, and it's one of the earliest indicators of heart failure or coronary artery disease. If you notice this pattern happening more frequently, or if it's worse than it was 6 months ago, don't just chalk it up to aging. Schedule an appointment and mention this specific symptom by name. Next, let's talk about fatigue that doesn't make sense. We're not talking about feeling tired after a long day. We're talking about bone-deep exhaustion that hits you even after a full night's sleep. Your heart might be working overtime just to keep basic functions running, leaving nothing left over for your daily activities. This kind of fatigue often shows up weeks before more dramatic symptoms appear. Women, in particular, tend to experience this as a primary warning sign rather than chest pain. If you find yourself needing naps you never used to need, or struggling to finish tasks you once handled easily, take note. Write down when it happens and how long it lasts. The third warning sign is a heartbeat that feels off rhythm. Maybe it flutters. Maybe it skips a beat, then races to catch up. This condition, known as arrhythmia, becomes increasingly common after age 60, and it's not something to ignore. Some irregular heartbeats are harmless, but others signal atrial fibrillation, a condition that dramatically increases stroke risk. How do you tell the difference? You can't, not on your own. That's exactly why any new sensation of fluttering, pounding, or skipped beats deserves a call to your doctor, especially if it lasts more than a few seconds. Fourth on our list is swelling in your legs, ankles, or feet. This happens because a weakening heart can't pump blood as effectively, causing fluid to pool in your lower extremities. You might notice your socks leaving deeper marks than usual, or your shoes suddenly feeling tight by the end of the day. This symptom often develops gradually, which makes it easy to dismiss. But here's the critical part. If the swelling is new, worsening, or paired with shortness of breath, it could indicate your heart is struggling to keep up. Press a finger into the swollen area. If it leaves an indentation that stays for several seconds, mention this to your doctor immediately. Now let's address the symptom everyone associates with heart problems, chest discomfort. But here's what most people get wrong. It's rarely the dramatic, clutch your chest pain you see in movies. More often, it's a vague pressure, tightness, or squeezing sensation that comes and goes. This discomfort might spread to your arms, back, neck, jaw, or stomach. It can last just a few minutes and then disappear, only to return later. Many people describe it as feeling like indigestion or muscle strain. If you experience this, especially during physical activity or emotional stress, don't wait it out. Seek medical attention right away. Sixth, pay attention to dizziness or sudden lightheadedness, particularly when standing up. This can indicate your heart isn't pumping enough blood to your brain, often due to irregular rhythms or blocked arteries. While occasional dizziness can have many causes, recurring episodes combined with any other symptom on this list should raise a red flag. If you ever feel like you might faint, especially during physical exertion, treat this as an emergency signal from your body, not just a passing moment of weakness. 7th, changes in your sleep patterns, particularly the development of sleep apnea, deserve serious attention. If your partner mentions you've started snoring loudly, gasping, or stopping breathing during sleep, this isn't just an annoyance. Sleep apnea places enormous strain on your cardiovascular system, increasing blood pressure and heart attack risk significantly. It's one of the most underdiagnosed conditions in people over 60. A simple sleep study could reveal whether this hidden threat is damaging your heart every single night. Finally, don't ignore unexplained nausea, indigestion, or stomach pain, especially when it appears alongside physical exertion or stress. This symptom catches many people off guard because it seems completely unrelated to the heart. Yet research shows this presentation is particularly common in women and older adults experiencing heart problems. If you suddenly feel nauseous during activities that never bothered your stomach before, consider this a potential cardiac signal rather than simple digestive upset. So what should you actually do with all this information? First, start tracking your symptoms in a simple journal. Note when they happen, how long they last, and what triggers them. This record becomes invaluable when you talk to your doctor, because vague memories rarely convince anyone to take action. Second, don't wait for your annual checkup if something feels wrong. Heart disease progresses quietly, and by the time symptoms become obvious, damage may already be significant. Regular blood pressure checks, cholesterol screenings, and simple blood tests can catch problems years before a crisis hits. Your 60s don't have to be defined by fear of heart disease. They can be defined by awareness, action, and the confidence that comes from knowing your own body. Pay attention to these signs, trust your instincts when something feels different, and never hesitate to seek medical advice. Your heart has been working for you every single day of your life. Isn't it time you started listening back?